Hi folks, welcome to the Prepared Homestead. This is Travis. Thank you all for stopping by to watch. It's a little gloomy today, cloudy, but they're saying it's supposed to warm up. Kind of cooled off a little last night. Had a good bit of rain in the evening, and supposed to get some more rain in the next couple of days. So it's all good for the gardens. They love that. Good for this time of the year. I figure I get accused all the time of having a green screen, and then I talk about the weather often in the start of the video. Maybe I should just rebrand this as the new weather prepper channel. I don't know. Anyways, job numbers came out today, and they don't look good. Unemployment is rising. Non-farm jobs have plummeted significantly below what was expected. It's just showing, how the economy's slowing down. It's showing how all of this illegal immigration is just helping us. I mean, that's what Biden says. He says that it's great for the country, and it's boosting the economy by having all these illegals pour in and, get all the free government aid that they can get. 8 tons of ground beef have been recalled by the USDA. Most of this has all been sold at Walmart. So if you have purchased, this is your public service announcement. If you have purchased ground beef from Walmart recently, you should probably look into that. It's another reason why I'm a huge advocate for purchasing local, trying to find a local farm, local cattle ranch, someone, even local processors to purchase your meat, because it's just getting worse. There's going to be more and more now with this. They're testing ground beef now for H5N1. They're saying that it's in the milk. Now they're going to be probably, I don't know this for certain, but probably going to be saying that it's in beef. So it's still a good thing to either produce your own or find a local, reputable, small producer and get your stuff from there. You're going to pay a little bit more, most likely. I mean, sometimes that's not the case, but usually you'll pay just a little bit more. But the quality is far superior than anything that you're going to find at Walmart or any other big box grocery store. So, plus you're keeping the money local. It's just a smart thing to do. Americans have. It's become too much of a common thing that we cut back on our food. We spend money on other things, but we buy the cheapest food that we can, and it ends up not even being real food. So break that cycle in your home and buy better quality food and feed your family stuff that's actually nutritious. Anyways, it's not what I wanted to talk about today. I'm all rambling again. I know that irritates a lot of you. Did you see this thing in the news out of Ukraine? It's their new foreign ministry spokesperson, I think is the title. I'll try to somewhere here put a little video clip of it. Looks pretty normal, pretty legit, right? Except it's not even a person. It's artificial intelligence. They are the first country to employ, whatever you want to call it, an AI, visual and audio AI, as their spokesperson for their nation. Now, they're not trying to hide this. In fact, in the introductory video, this AI says that it's an AI, it's not a human, that the voice and the video of it are both AI. So it's not just someone speaking and it's creating a visual image. They're just inputting the information into the system, and the system's creating the image and the voice. I mean, I really couldn't care less that Ukraine is doing this. I really don't. That's not the point. The point that I'm trying to get to on this video is that AI is becoming a big thing rapidly. I've been talking about it for a few years now, and I warned, I think it was last summer, if I remember correctly, that the experts in the field of artificial intelligence was warning that over the next few years, that AI would just explode, and that the quality of it, the reach of it was going to just blow everyone's mind. That the average American is not is not ready for that. They're not thinking about that. They're not aware that AI, that the level of technology is at the point that it is. And yet here we are. In recent weeks, there's been new AI platforms released, I believe by Microsoft, a few others, that were so scarily accurate and so real that they've actually pulled some of them off the market. This stuff is getting serious, and I know that for the average American, it's probably still kind of a novelty thing. You know, it's kind of neat, it's a little scary, but it's kind of cool, amazing that this can create this image, this person out of nowhere. It's not a real person, it's just a fake image and a fake voice. They're able to extract just a few seconds of your voice. So the AI can take a picture or two of you, have like a 3 to 4 second audio clip of your voice, and create this entire artificial intelligent image video that talks and that sounds and looks just like you. And it's becoming so real that it's getting to be very difficult to determine what's real and what isn't. And I'm sure that there probably is AI out there that can produce things that you can't tell the difference between, because you know how it is when it comes to technology. What you and I have access to is not the top of the line. What the government and the elites have access to is years in advance. So I'm sure they're already there. It's just you and I don't see it all. This is not necessarily a popular subject. I get it. You know, I know that there's so many things out there that we want to talk about, that you want to hear about, that's exciting, that it captures your attention. But I'm telling you, this is pretty scary. And it's something that, regardless of whether things collapse in the way that we think they will, this one is going to hurt us because it is happening. It's happening in real time right now. And it's not going to be very much longer before it's going to be deployed in a political realm. It's quite possible it already is. I mean, I will honestly admit, and I'm only saying it this way because we don't 100% know. There's been speculation over the last year that certain videos of Joe Biden or a few other political leaders around the world were actually artificial intelligent images. We don't know for certain, but it's quite possible. But even if it's not happened yet, it most certainly will happen. And think about and I'm not even talking about yet of artificial intelligence doing this on their own. I'm talking about if a human is controlling it, because there is a difference. If a human is controlling it, it still could, wars could be started at this. Think about it. You could have a video released that Vladimir Putin is declaring war on Finland and have all these images of their planes and their ships and their everything else, and then find out after the war has started that was actually just an artificial intelligent image that some hacker, put out there and caused everyone to react. Or, look at nuclear war. Some kind of artificial intelligent news report that, nukes have gone off in Ukraine, and NATO, they respond. And then after the response, it's determined that, wait a minute, there wasn't actually any nuke. It was just artificial intelligence. Because it's not just AI creating image and audio, it's AI being able to manipulate the internet, being able to manipulate news sources. This is very rapidly reaching a level that it's extremely concerning. There's a lot of theories and speculation and stuff that I'm not going to go into only because of the length of the topic, but how much AI is going to be part of the beast system, or is it the beast system? Is AI the Antichrist? I mean, there's all these questions. Even if it's not the thing, it most definitely will be part of that system. And how will it be able to manipulate? I saw another news report that there's a new medical AI platform that's being released. And so this AI platform, you can go to your doctor, and the doctor can use it to assist the doctor in diagnosing and treating you. But how much longer will it be where you go to the doctor or you stay home or whatever it is, and there is no doctor involved whatsoever? It's all artificial intelligence that is doing this. It's all artificial intelligence that's diagnosing and that's treating you. There's already been talk for months now that AI is working on a cure for cancer. So there's definitely some good things that can be done with AI. But I think that this is a very, very scary thing, okay? And I'm not saying that just because I'm so old and out of touch with technology. I'm saying it because I see the really serious ramifications. You know, not even going into like Terminator movie stuff. I'm just talking about the ability to manipulate and to spread things falsely and to control us. And when you add AI into the banking system, and you add it into the energy, everything, communications, which it is or will be, we're setting ourselves up to be absolutely controlled by AI, to the point that it may get to the point that you don't even know whether or not this video that you're watching right now is real. It could just be an AI. I could just be some AI that's, computer program that's generating this image and, telling you whatever. I mean, I know this is, we laugh at it and we kind of roll our eyes, but this is real. And it's really dangerous because it's not just the ability to create a visual or auditory image or sound that is very realistic. It's the fact that it's a computer that has the ability to do this completely on its own without direction, and that it can come up with its own ideas, and it can come up with its own everything, and it can outthink us. It's already, AI is already to the point that it's outthinking us. I think it was just a week or two ago, recently, Elon Musk's made some statement that robots would be in our homes in the next few years, like like butlers and things like that, doing stuff in our homes, kind of like some of the movies you've probably seen, like iRobot and stuff, where they would actually be these kind of robotic servants in your home. When you add artificial intelligence to that becomes dangerous and scary. It's like every movie that's ever been made about robots and AI, it's not just that it's coming true, it's that it's probably worse than the movie portrayed. And yet it's still happening. Again, all the stuff that's going on. And then there's also another kind of secondary or tertiary theory that it's possible that the elites are causing all of this chaos, or pushing or allowing all this chaos, whether it's in the economy, the banking systems, the just social chaos, all of these things, so that there can be a savior that fixes this, and it's AI. The diseases, mental illnesses, all of these problems that are just rampant in our society, that it would be a way for them to get AI completely accepted, which in a way that's the beast system, that's the Antichrist, right? So that the AI can step in and say, well, we have a solution to all these problems. We can outthink you, we can think faster, we can do things better, and we can see and understand vastly more than what the human can. So here's their cures for these diseases. Here's how we're going to fix the economy. Here's how we're going to fix the planet. Here's how we're going to fix the social problems, and they just do it. So that's a theory there also, that's the reason why all of this chaos is happening. Regardless, the fact remains is that artificial intelligence is real, it's here, and it's so much more advanced than I think the average person can even comprehend. And it's something that's, like I said, the average American just kind of sees it as a cute little novelty, right? And not something that is actually capable of doing some very dangerous things. And I think that this is a big one that we should be thinking about. Keep it in our focus of how to prepare for this. And I know this is my default answer for so many things, but in this one, I don't see any other way. You're going to have to eventually disconnect. You should have a plan. of what are you going to do and how are you going to live when you hit that line in the sand, that it becomes apparent that you have to disconnect from the system. You have to not just turn the phones off, but you have to destroy the phones. You have to remove technology from your home, any kind of internet, any kind of, satellite, modems, anything that can connect your home, phone lines, and then go without all of that. Now, there's going to be a lot of ramifications if you do that. You're probably going to lose electricity, any other type of utility in your home. Probably not going to be able to go to banks and hospitals and probably grocery stores and things like that. But what's the alternative choice? To take your mark and be part of this beast AI system? I don't know. I know where I stand on that. I know that I'm not going to be part of that. My family will not be. And so the choice is pretty clear. And so we work on those plans. We talk about that. And that's part of what guides our preps is, okay, what do we do when this day comes and we have to pull the plug ourselves? And then how are we gonna exist? And that's something that you should all be thinking about, because I think that day is probably closer than we think. It could be closer than a lot of this other stuff that we talk about, because it's moving so rapidly. At this point, I don't even know the exact numbers, but AI is advancing at a rate that's just absolutely mind-blowing, that the human intelligence can't even comprehend at the rate that AI is developing. I mean, that right there tells you something. And we need to be getting prepared for that, folks. It's time to get your houses in order and prepare yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.